Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, once again, we return to Guild Wars 2 because it's showtime. There you are. See? Told you. Winvara, Windchaser, now level 47. Finishing up the Fields of Ruin, and then we'll go someplace else. I did want to check. Lone Star Wolf, good evening. I have something to share with you. In particular, you. We have discussed the weather that you often have, which I find terrifying, in short. So last night after stream, I'm noticing that I'm sweating like a stuck pig. And it's been a warm day, but not a hot day. Mid-80s, right? So I don't understand why I'm sweating. It doesn't make any sense. Am I coming down with something? I checked the weather. The humidity is in the mid-80s. We don't get that around here. Now, by the time I went to bed, it was precipitously going. And today we are below 40, which is what we normally have. However, according to the weather when I checked earlier today, we're going to be having the same humidity as yesterday for the rest of the freaking week. So for those of you not present, out on the internet perhaps stumbling over this, and you don't believe climate change is real, I'm at a loss. Yeah. Welcome to global climate change. Oh, that was what I needed to check. Yep. We finished one. Good. We not finished this. So, weapon swap. Well, we can do that, but not in combat. All right, there's a level. Not fair to give that particular one to an elementalist or an engineer. They can't do that in combat. Let's see. Crafting items. I have to craft an item. I'll need to rally from a downed state. Oh, crafting discipline and crafting items. I can do that. Thing is, the only times this happens is when there's a strange change in the offshore flow. The water off the San Francisco Bay is cold. We get a polar flow. The water north of San Francisco, or at least north of Northern California, in Oregon and Washington, is warmer. It's not warm, but it's a lot warmer than the water we get here. And then Southern California, obviously, warm water. So the only time we get heat and humidity is when there's a change in the water flow. And that doesn't happen but like a dozen times in my life. We'll see what happens next week if it actually occurs that we continue to get that kind of weather, in which case I'm going to be streaming from the fridge. What I wanted to do was go to Mistlock Sanctuary. I mean, we can get hot weather here. I mean, I'd expect us to crack 100 degrees a few times a year. Lots of 90s in the summer. That's not unusual. It's not unusual. I'm going to stop right there.
To battle!
To another working tailor. Yeah. Teach me to tail. I can now tail. And what was it? How much crafting did I have to do? Probably like 10. I'll go out on a limb and say 10. It's one item. It's not 10. Let's refine a vial of linseed oil.
Another
So that was worth like a third of a level, but more importantly, this is going to complete us for Adventure Guide Volume 2, and it's probably good for, I'm going to guess, we're at 48 and 2/3. I'm going to guess we'll be at 51 when we consume this, and
I'm greatest
53.
and greater.
Let's see. Well, they're all power and ferocity. Fine, we'll go with that one. And that one. And select, let's see. $17, $18, $8. It's going to be the boots. Yeah, we're not interested in helping Kaith out in any way at all. 0. 38. That seems pretty good. We've got 18 more to go. We might as well finish the Conjuring. And next up, we'll be pouring our points into Arcane. Put those away. That will replace our old one.
We have completed the task at hand.
Salvage that for parts. This is our new boots. I'm not seeing. Oh. It did it again. It overwrote the item I had just equipped. God, I hate this fucking system. It's just so bad. I just don't understand how they could fuck up something so simple so badly. I guess we'll just use this one going forward. Because it was this one was overwriting what I had. I don't understand. It's not supposed to do that. At least I didn't think it was supposed to do that. Anyway, we'll just that's not bad. Deep Glacial Teal, Abyss, and Abyssal Sea. Yeah, I'm good with that. Don't need to be carrying that around. And we'll deconstruct that. Sure, why not?
This is most remarkable.
That away. Go back over to here. We didn't export it to the, flight equipment. It's just such a pain in the ass. What in the shit is that? Oh, we're on 2. That's not what we just fucking exported. Apply to equipment. That's supposed to apply it to what we are currently wearing, and that time it worked. It's just such a crappy implementation. That? No. Where then? There? Sure. Okay, fine. Get out of my inventory.
How may I assist?
They have got to stop with commerce-driven game design. Commerce should drive the store, not the game. Right, let's go back to where we were. I want to check something real quick. Humidity is going up. It looks like we got a one-day break and we're going to be back to the swelter tomorrow. Not looking forward to that. Even a little. My existence was not designed for heat and humidity. In cold weather, you can bundle up. Ain't no bundling down. I mean, I suppose I could stream nude.
My latest research has serious implications.
Damn it, renegades.
Probably shouldn't, but I mean, theoretically. Alright, now we need to start murdering stuff, so we will. Thank you. Alright. And no. Can't do that on Twitch? I wonder if I can do that on Kick. They allow all kinds of other awful stuff on Kick.
Go chase your tail.
That is true. And good morning to you, Classy Bogan.
Fury is mine.
But I would miss you guys. But I never said that. No clip that. No clip that. I can see the cancellation I would get from Twitch. That I had somehow managed to break their body horror regulations.
Fury is mine.
I enjoyed your stream last night, Classy Bogan. Thank you. One note, if you could get your volume a little higher outgoing, I would be appreciative. As I had you turned up to 100%. Still wasn't quite as much as I would have liked. Miss TNG, you have enough nightmares? Please no more? Oh! Let's see. I could strip nude and then dance. That would be worse. Ooh, and sing at the same time. There's no way that ends well. Yeah, it wasn't like out of line, like, you know. Probably not an issue for most people, but I'm old and deaf. Oh, champion, this is certainly going to go well. Well, we got another player over here. Where'd he go? Where'd it go? Huh? Could you speak up? I'm not listening.
We need more tinder over here.
They need wood. Oh, wood. I have wood. I'm not going to dance, and I'm just going to stop right there. We'll just, you know.
Whoa! Look at it burn.
Oh, he's back. I completely missed.
It's time to light another pyre.
I missed because I normally play. I would like to light another pyre. How about you let us, I don't know, have access to the wood? Can't be worse than Dan's Gaming trying to sing. I was just watching Dan playing, as a point of fact. Playing Ristori. Oh, it's back again. Would you stop flying off, you stupid thing? Yeah, I wouldn't think he has an especially mellifluous voice.
Surrounded now, you jewel chicken.
Expecting to get into Restory as much as you have. It blew my mind the first time I saw someone playing. It might have been him. And they actually had the Atari Lynx in it. I said, is that a Lynx? Did they have a bunch of licensed stuff? And no, apparently he just said 20 minutes ago that for whatever reason, Atari lets them use the old products. Yeah, I was watching you play, wasn't I? God, my brain. I had 2 Lynxes, actually. So I was really shocked because I think, is that the Lynx? I assumed they had the licenses for the others, but the others are all look-alike. Pokia. Oh, wrong. Dan noted that no Nintendo. And he kind of wondered why. I said, are you fucking crazy? No game's going to give Nintendo, no small game is going to give Nintendo an excuse to sue them. Yeah, Potendo. No, he said they didn't have any of the Nintendo stuff. They didn't even have fake Nintendo. They had the Pokia for Nokia. But nobody wants to go anywhere near Nintendo. They are amongst the most litigious companies in the gaming space. Oh, there was a DS? Okay. I know people love the games and such from Nintendo, but they are a fucking cancerous company. One of Dan's older YouTube streams mostly is horror. I don't think I've ever watched him play any of these horror games. I wouldn't say I'm a regular, but I'm an occasional viewer of Dan's. Most of the time I want to watch a streamer who's more cool than me, not possibly less. No offense, Dan, if you're watching. For instance, I was watching Classic Bogan last night. He's cooler than me. I mean, that's not the sort of accomplishment you necessarily want to make a huge deal out of.
Fury is mine.
Work on your spaceship painting. Yeah, the painting was a little on the crude side. That's in terms of quality, not content. The two fuel cells in particular were could have been tidied up. The main ship, I think, was in pretty good shape. Why is that thing still there shooting at me? Oh my god. How am I missing with everything? Also, I will note that the core gameplay is not a place where you want to be running around in a Condi build, generally speaking.
Fury is mine.
As Condi cannot destroy any of the static items in the world. So, objects, weapon racks, walls, that kind of thing. The Condis don't do anything. Except frustrate me, of course, but then pretty much everything frustrates me, let's be fair. Like the Renegade supplies there, as an example. Yeah. How'd that ducking away work out for you, dude? Not well, did it? Jerk. Oh. That's for killing the champion we killed. Right. This is a slightly better hammer. But it doesn't have the... I'm going to have to use... Fine, we will use one of our 1,500 transmog charges.
Thank the gods you came along.
Yeah, thank the gods. How about thanking me? A little money would be nice, actually. I'd be fine with money. I accept silver and gold. Copper you can keep to yourself.
Thank the gods you came along.
Again, they're thanking the gods. Who did the work? Not the gods. Certainly not the human gods. The human gods bailed on you, idiots. Humans, God.
Might makes me right.
If vegetables could walk and talk, they'd be the humans. I'll let that other person make sure that they get wax in on it too, so that we both get credit. See, that's what it is to be a good neighbor player, is to take into account the other players that are working in the same area you are and making sure they get credit too. Insulting the vegetables? Depends on the vegetable. Any of the green vegetables deserve it.
Fight me.
Except cabbage. Cabbage is fine.
Fury Fury is mine.
Oh, did we get aggro one? No, we did not. Hi, I would like you to buy all of the crap I have in my bags. Thank you. Not as much as I wanted to think I was going to get away with. We have a new mask. All right, God damn it! Don't you freaking dare! Okay, so this is an entirely different visual on the mask, right? This is the current fashion. If I change this, it should change the headpiece. If it doesn't, it's not working correctly. It's not working correctly, and I don't know fucking why. Is it keeping the
Now I
transmogs?
shall break you.
And I can't wear those, so, you know, that sucks.
Power flow at 30%. Rerouting.
Rely on iron, not false gods.
So, if we move this hammer over, does it keep the transmog? It does. I don't think that's the intended behavior. It didn't go in. Yes. It kept the transmog. Anything in current fashion is, as far as I'm aware, is supposed to overwrite. If you change the item, it overwrites. Because otherwise you have to come back to here. And I'm not sure even how you can do it without overwriting anymore.
I was manufactured to the highest standards.
It's fine. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure I'm mistaken and that their incredible bad design is not actually incredible bad design. It's just me. Not just me. No, it's inexplicable to me. The really cool part of the system is that there's a really good technical system in there. The fashion code, which is where? Now I can't even remember where you get that. Fashion template. There's a place you can right-click that gives you the entire look of the currently equipped fashion, and I'm not seeing it anymore. I have no idea what the hell is going on. There was like a button similar to these. Is that it? One second, let me move to a guild where I won't disturb other people. That's not it. Where's the fucking code come from? Is it up here? Ah, there it is. Copy wardrobe template. That's the function. So if I paste that, it's this long series of mostly capital letters and a few numbers and stuff, and it completely describes everything that I'm currently wearing. That's the good part of the system. The user interface for this entire page is a absolute, complete, and utter cluster. Fuck. Catastrophically bad. And as I said last night, the real problem isn't that it's terrible. It's that a group of people sat around in a room and agreed it was good. I'm ranting again, for those of you who enjoy the rants. Please enjoy. All right, harpies. Oh my God. The thing about harpies is, sure, they go away from time to time, but they always come back. No, wait, that's herpes. It's probably harpies too. Yeah.
Fury is mine.
Don't sugarcoat it. Tell it like I think it is. That isn't necessarily how it is. Yeah, you're right. There are a lot of those rooms. Hey, this is a good idea. No, it's really not. Are you on drugs? No, trust me, it's a good idea. I have an MBA. Oh, okay, well, yeah, that definitely means it's a good idea. Never mind.
Fury is mine.
I do wonder how many of the issues I have had since they moved to the shorter... Oh, great, I'm crippled. To the shorter, smaller expansions, shorter gap between them. I wonder how many of the problems that I personally have found, that certainly are not everyone problems, but I do wonder how many of them were commented on and they simply didn't have the time. Look at Ring of Power, for example. What drugs are the right? Oh, yeah. Oh, believe me, I watched the first season. I knew that it was going to be bad Tolkien, okay? I'm fine with it coming out with bad Tolkien. It was terrible writing. I couldn't believe how bad the writing was. It was awful. It was painfully stupid. I really hate it when they do that. I briefly had some hope for it when we first saw the first shot of the two trees, which is in the very first episode. The two trees were done perfectly. The two trees of Valinor were perfect. I couldn't have imagined anything better. I had brief hope. Nope.
Might makes me right.
Now, you have a valuable property. You think you would want to take care of the value that exists in that property. But evidently, I would think wrong. Same thing with the Wheel of Time series. I couldn't believe how stupid so many of the basic decisions were. Who was it? I think it might have been Brandon Sanderson talking about that why did they have the character's name has just escaped me. The blacksmith. Why did they have him married? So that his wife could get murdered in the first or second episode to give him some backstory. Why not just have his master get killed in front of him? That would be fine. That would give him a little bit of depth to the character. No, they went with the he's married and it doesn't appear to be a very happy marriage, and it's just so
Might makes me right.
painfully stupid.
Eat pain.
Eat pain, that's what I do these days. I have a very regular diet of pain.
Fury is mine.
I bother doing story quests on alts. I always do the level 10, and it's not unusual for me to do up to the level 41, as that is another key as well. I understand there's another key at 60 as well. But the quests between 40 and 60 take a long time. The one from, if you're already at level 40, the ones to do the level 20 and 30 ones is pretty quick. And the level 41 actually is just going and getting the key and watching Destiny's Edge fight like schoolgirls. That is a Prime sub from Warbron21. I hope I have that correct. If not, please do inform me. Thank you very, very much. Appreciate that a lot. You are too kind. Or was that a mistake? Probably a mistake. So I only do the story quests. I always do the level 10 because I always do a key farm, even with a character that's going to be a keeper like this one. And then most of the time, at some point later on, I'll buzz through the 20 and 30 as quick as I can to get another free key. Well, I appreciate it very much. You are too kind. Have you suffered a recent head trauma, perhaps? And I'm crippled again. Aha, but I can glide, punks. Eat that, harpies. You think you slow me down? I'll just glide. You fly, I glide. Burn, solid burn on the harpies, I think. Not as far as you know. Well, if symptoms persist, as in wanting to watch this continually in the future, you might want to check with a medical professional.
Mine.
And I'm crippled again. And I can't glide now because I'm on the flat ground. It's not fair. I mean, it could be worse. It could be chill. Long chills make me want to log out. Flock to me! The horrifying ones are the death cry. Wow. Whoever did the work on that sound, my compliments. It's horrifying. There's the heart and a level. That's what? 6 levels already? Now, granted, that's kind of cheating because I got 5 from doing 2 little things. All right, this is significantly better. We're going to try it again. So, that's the one that's currently applied. We don't want that one applied. We want that one applied. Get equipped. It is the equipment. So, if we take this off, we can't here. All right. So we take this off here. We take this off here. Put it on here. It changes it immediately. That's not the way it's supposed to fucking work. It's overwriting everything. Which one was this? Honed Conjurer Chest. I will brute force the son of a bitch. And because it's a new item of attire, that means new dice. Avocado? Spring grass, chalk, Glint's Rebellion, and Midnight Bronze. Not really a look, but hey. Oh. Right.
Harpies have our people spread throughout their camp. They also have patrols going, seeing if anyone is approaching.
Set up a perimeter here and keep this area secure. Everyone else, break through their lines and retrieve the captives.
Understood, ma'am.
Bring rescue villagers
Seriously,
here.
my understanding, and given the way I had made it work in the past, was if I am on the current gear that I'm wearing, and I say equip, if I equip something here in the current fashion, it should change that fashion. It should not be overwritten by what I have in any of these, I don't think. Why is that one highlighted? Copy, wardrobe, inspect, rename, clear. I cleared it. I don't understand why it's flagged there. Anyone else know? It says current fashion. I don't want that as my current fashion. I want this as my current fashion. It says current fashion. Why is that one flagged? Anyone? I have no fucking clue. This entire system is so bad. I did want to check and see where we were on Chapter 3 of the Character Adventure Guide. Not too far. Elder Dragon minions. I still got to kill a bunch of those. Events. Fields of Ruin will work for that. Enemy factions, masterwork items, world bosses, dodging. I can dodge and mining ore. Is this not working for mining ore? Is Fields of Ruin not in the batch for that? Why not, guys? Fields of Ruin is up for events. Yeah, Fields of Ruin is fine for events, but not for mining ore. Well, the C in ArenaNet stands for consistency, I suppose. We're 81% done. This one. Mm-hmm. The Char are too lazy to fix their own mines. Char, keep in mind they're cats, right? So if the sun's out, most of the Char are probably just laying on the ground. Oh, look, like this one. Soaking up the sun. Cats.
Fury is mine.
Nick Fury is mine? That doesn't make any sense. I don't know Nick Fury. You see, cats just laying down. Granted, it's not because they're laying in the sun. They're laying in the moonlight. It's a marvelous night for a moon dance, because that song was from Cat Stevens. You see? You see, it's coming. It's all coming clear, isn't it? Becoming clear that Lens needs to take a vacation to the funny farm. And 85%. Alright, we come in here, we go right through the middle, we've got a waypoint, then we get to kill a bunch of wasps. Nature's assholes. Never feel bad about killing wasps. They would kill you if they could. 88%. POI and a heart. A whole bunch of angry wasps.
Fury is mine.
Fury is mine, you may have noticed that earlier. Lens smash. More wasps. Yep, they've got wasps. I've got flame elementals.
Might makes me right.
And evidently a little bit of psychosis as well, because might makes me right. I'm always right.
Worry about it later.
See, this is an example of a straightforward heart. It's quick, it doesn't have any stupid mechanics. This one does not need to be refactored. I have 3 wasps. Sorry, 3 flame elementals. Couple more ought to do. So it's an angry wasp nest. I have to ask, is it the wasps that are angry or the nest? We are at 91% complete with the map. Oh, looks like west and west will give us a couple more. All right. I don't remember what the peculiar yellow flower is for. So I'm going to find out. The wasp flew off. That's not like a wasp. Wasps would follow you into a burning building just to get even for whatever it is they think you've done to wasp them in the world. And we've got 2. One of them's over here, and it's closer. I'll go with that first. That can be, what, 94, 95? 90, only 93? I was robbed. I have a POI over here. And an event. And a whole bunch of dead char. Sorry, guys, you're on your own. Okay. We are at 96%. Means there should be 3 things we're missing. A heart and a vista. That's it. There's the vista. Presumably the heart's over there somewhere too. Whoops. I swear to God. Who wants kale? All the kids come running for kale. That's an event item. All right, here we go again, guys. As I understand it, this is my current fashion. If I equip this over here, it will immediately get transmogged into this. And I still have no idea what the hell that means. The little flag. There is no pop-up value that allows me to turn on this. And that, and those are identical. So why is that one showing up? I have no goddamned idea. I honestly don't. Clear the fashion template. Why doesn't it clear? I tell it it clears here, but it's not clearing here. I guess because this is what I'm currently actually in. Template that's currently active. There's no way to not make it active. Copy, inspect, rename. Copy, paste, inspect, rename, clear fashion. I thought I had. These are empty. These fashion, they're both cleared. And if I equip this, it immediately gets transmogged into that, whether I want it to or not. What am I doing wrong? Actually, I have to apply the template to make the changes to your armor. No, the default, the current fashion in the past, as best I can remember it, and I mean since they added this and added the current fashion, is that this would appear here. Not just the stats, but the cosmetic. Because, does it let me apply it here? No. So if this one is current, it doesn't let me apply it here. So it can only be applied through the equipment. So for instance, if I remove my shoulder piece, it now shows up correctly. Right? Fuck off. So now we come back over here. The current equipment is correct. These are showing the current equipment. Okay? So now, previously, if I equipped this to there, it would get transmogged into this. That should never have happened, but that was what was happening. Okay? That's the scarf. Look, that is correct. And now it is working the way I expected it to. Every part of that worked the way I expected it to, where previously it was not. It was overwriting with this. If I had this in either of these two, it was overwriting. And I don't know why.
Now I shall break you.
That time it worked exactly the way I expected it to. No, theoretically, the current fashion is supposed to be what shows when you make a change. If I were to change my boots in the equipment, it should change the boots here too, because this would be my current equipment. See, but I still don't understand why this one is flagged. I think it does make sense what you were saying is that this is flagged as my current appearance. That makes sense to me. And that would account for why it was overwriting. But there's no way to turn it off. There's no way to turn it off because there's no right click on the current fashion. So I, honest to God, I don't know. I don't know what the flag there means. It makes sense what you say, that means that it's your current one, but I can't see any way to change it to this one. It's just such a terrible system. The fact that I can be that confused. A person who's played the game for over 5,000 hours and 14 years, and I'm confused by what they did. That's how you can tell a deeply terrible system. Now, let's have some new dies. Maybe some new dies will cheer me up. Those are terrible. Those are awful. Those are better. They're not good. What is with the pantaloons? Where's the green coming from? Is that on the purple in Fear? It might be in Fear. Still trying to figure out what they were smoking when they made the fashion templates. Look, we can sell fashion templates. That's it. The use case for these is so tiny, with such a small amount of players, it makes no sense. Other than, we need something else we can sell right now. I'm not saying that's what happened. I'm saying that's the only thing that makes sense to me. I'm going to change these ludicrous pants because they're so terrible. That's better. Sure, let's go with that. Bingo? I hope it's not that. I mean, long ago, when Dungeons & Dragons Online went to free-to-play and everyone laughed, and then they, I believe, tripled their revenue, I knew everything was going to change. Especially for Lord of the Rings Online. And I said, you know, if they make more money and they don't fall into the trap of commerce-driven design, where they start designing the game around making money, specifically, where the game decisions are not driven by making money, it'll be fine. It wasn't fine. It did become commerce-driven design. Where am I supposed to be going? What am I missing? I'm missing a heart, right? I am missing only a heart. Well, where the hell is the heart? Down there? Way down there. It's just that, like I said earlier, that the use case, the credible use case for the templates has never been successfully made to me as to who wants that. And Wooden Potatoes, the only thing he could come up with, where is it? Oh, there it is. The only thing he could come up with is, some people want to be able to save their clothes and stuff for like holidays. or RP purposes, right? But the real thing is those tabs aren't needed because I'm actually going to show you if you've not seen it. So we get the equipped fashion. We save. We save. Okay. I'm going to copy the wardrobe template. I'm going to move my charming head a little bit and show you. And there's the last one. So I'll just. There's the wardrobe template. And that's all it is. I'm going to paste it. It's a big series of characters. What? 30, 40 of them? That part of the design is great. It's smart, it's concise, and you can copy and paste it. It's terrific. Every other piece of this is trash. It's more complicated for less functionality. That part of the design is great and worth every penny they paid the devs for. It's terrific. But that's the only thing that's new and innovative in the whole thing. But that part is really, really well done. That should be listed as, you know, a feature for a chapter of the expansion. The rest of it is an attempt to monetize it. Because you don't need the any of those tabs. Because you can cut and paste the template into a document. The same way you can with a spec. You can cut and paste a spec from the spec templates into a document and then cut and paste them back into the game and get all the information you need. Take a few more steps, yeah. But it doesn't mess with functionality.
Fury is mine.
Oh, let me put my handsome face back where you're used to it. Yeah, my handsome face. I don't normally break that one out for a stream, so. Add a similar feature for Guild Wars for the build templates. They were free and they let you save the code to a local file. I mean, you can do the templating in Guild Wars 2 as well. So there's no need to buy extra tabs for specs. For gear loadouts, there is, because that is a significant time saver. To be able to swap between gear loadouts is a genuine time saver. Okay, we're in a raid and I need a Condi build. Swap! I'm in a Condi build. So for gear, it makes sense. It does not for specs. In my humble opinion. As if I ever had a humble freaking opinion in my life. Humility's not my vibe, man. Level 56. Did we get more pointies? Did we get more pointies? Yay, more points! Oh, Chari! I hate it when you call them Chari.
Fury is mine.
Oh.
Ready for the next one.
Hey, it's Char. Crunch all you want. They'll make more. At the Farrar.
Eat pain.
I still don't know what pain tastes like. Part complete. Map complete. Let's go back to Charsylvania. Oh, well, okay, that wasn't.
Hey, I need your help.
That's unfortunate. I've just finished and I'll be leaving. That's not an improvement. That's certainly not an improvement. A ravaging flame crusher of Earth.
How can you sell and shop while Char roam free on Ascalonian soil?
Because I don't care, Humi. We have a ravaging flame crusher of Earth. This should not have the transmog. That worked correctly.
Now I shall break you.
Let's see. We'll come over here. We'll sell the crap in our box, and then we'll see if we can get lucky and get a key. Sell the junk. Which doth reside upon my trunk. I also wanted to sell that. All right. 30 or 33% chance is best I've been able to determine. I actually haven't checked and seen if that's like in the wiki anywhere. My feeling is that it's like a third. Might be a quarter. Got one yesterday. Not liking my odds. Yes, I am stretching this out. Nope. No key for lens.
Have you forgotten what the Char did in the Syrian? Let us remind you.
We have completed the task at hand.
You were there? You don't look too terribly seared, dude. Alright, where to next? Where? So many choices. Caledon Forest? No, thank you. I despise that map. Brisbane, probably because it opens up the level 80 maps a little quicker. I don't think Gendarn Fields, it's big and I don't like it. Yeah, we'll head to Metrica and then north. Daily, I assume? Yeah, log in for the daily. Alright, we've almost got 2 of these done. Alright, we're going to need crafting resources. One more champion rank enemy. That might be tough. And the Coddler's Cove jumping puzzle. What else did we get? A daily gathering guild. Yes, we'll take that. And gosh, a step forward. A step toward. Wow, the Tyrian Explorer Society really knows how to not rhyme. They do it all the time. Sorry. All right. There we go. Get your motor running. I ran right into something because, of course, I did. I'm me. Don't go in the water. You'll get wet. You don't want to get your balls wet. Okay, ball, technically. Like that. Oh, wet. That was not a very effective use of my boost. Grab that. Woohoo! Brisbane.
Brisbane Wildlands used to be a secure...
I don't remember there ever being a quest or anything that takes me into this place. Never really struck me before, but that's a little weird. Huh. I never really considered it before. I'm going to AFK for just a sec and grab myself my second cup of coffee. And I'll be right back.
Begin operation.
This is terrible. Just terrible.
It's always hamper this and hamper that with Paul. But I like muffins too.
I'm back. All right. No, wrong thing. I clicked on the wrong thing. Do that a lot. That's easy. Coddler's Cove. South of Timberline Falls. Oh, that one. Oh, that one. That one. So maybe we don't get the weekly done this week. It's not a big deal. Most of the time I will do the jumping puzzle. That one is one I have particular problems with. So for now, we're going into Skritzberg. What? It's a box of scrap. Mark 2 Golemite. I can res a Skrit. He thanked me. Oh, that's nice. What? Box of scrap. Oh, no Golemite in there. We'll res another Skrit. I bring good things to life and also Skrit. No. Cave bat. It makes me so angry. And now we're out of the heart area. And now we're back in. Why there's a junk pile outside of the heart area, I have no idea.
Fury is mine.
Fury is kind of mine. It's not wrong. Okay, we'll steal the Vista. Hi, Twitchok.
Put sticky gunk on the power coupling.
We are 4% done with the map. Nearly complete, guys. It'll be just a couple of minutes. Your definition of couple may vary. Torches and grubs, I think, yeah. Grub meat. Yummy grub meat. And bats. Torch, which summons bats. Not sure how that works. Bats are not blind. They just lost their glasses. Grub meat. The Skrit do love a delicious grub, lettuce, and tomato sandwich. Understandable. They're delicious.
Fury is mine.
And at some point here, I stopped auto-summoning my Ellies.
Might makes me right.
We might have enough grub meat to turn in. Where is he? Down there? What? Yep, there he is. Snick it. Heart complete. Leads out from here, I believe. Might be a cave. No, all the way out. All right, heading back in. We've got more Skritsburg to take care of. %. The east end of Skritsburg. It's pretty. We've got a hero point.
Attack fast!
Sorry, Shotak. Had to be done. You had a hero point. Nothing personal, man. Okay, not a man. Nothing personal, Skrit.
Attack fast!
Do I have progress for these spiders? I don't recall. No, I do not.
Might makes me right.
They suck. No heart progress in the heart space is evil. You can quote me on that. Actually evil. I mean, not chaotic evil. I'm more neutral evil. When I finish rezzing this guy, I'm going to set you on so much fire. See? I warned it. I warned that spooter.
In the name of the king, never surrender.
Never surrender, never give up. Where have I heard that? Probably nowhere. No, we don't. We're not interested in the spooters. If we can avoid them, we can't avoid this one. Come on, you guys. There's 4 of you. Four elementals out. They just can't even do a damn thing for themselves. It's kind of embarrassing. See, now I fly, they go away. But I can glide, and they don't.
Give me a sword, and I'll slay this abomination single-handedly. Stay back, your royalness. We, your guards, are the real stealing mine.
Defeating Elder Dragon minions. 25 out of 25. 1557. Oh dear. Full bags.
This is most remarkable.
Empty soul. You know, at low levels, those things are kind of okay.
Now I shall break you.
But it would be nice. I mean, it's awesome that we get the auto loot. That's a big deal. A genuinely big deal. I'd really like to have all the junk loot auto sold.
Might makes me right.
The king is dead. Seal the city. Gather the Great Council. Get rid of any outsiders. If they don't leave, we'll swarm them.
Might makes me right.
Maybe if we res this guy, that'll be enough. For the heart. In fact, it will be. There was some rejoicing. Alright, the king is dead, so it does sound like the meta involving the king did not go quite the way the script were hoping. They also said something about kick everyone out who's a stranger, and I don't know if that means me or not. I do know that if you're in the wrong sort of phase, there's certain parts of the storyline, and it's in here, and the quest chain that are difficult to get to, and some of the POIs and stuff can be a real PAIN to get to. Yeah, they closed the freaking gates. And generally they won't allow you to even get over. Because of that, I just, you know...
The king has fallen. A new king will be chosen. Travel in and out of the center is restricted.
Yeah. This is a dumb mechanic. It's a leftover from launch. Putting stuff, blocking stuff behind, blocking, say, map completion behind an event is just terrible design. Blocking things like other events and stuff, sure, absolutely. But blocking something like map completion or storyline or anything like that, it's no bueno.
Fire trolls, defend our home. Defend the center.
I can't. You idiots won't open the damn door. It's one of those, let's create a world that feels living and changing. It's one of those ideas that sounds great, but in execution, it's just a pain in the ass to everyone who's trying to deal with it. When your maps are full and lively, and so any of the meta events are getting done promptly, let's say, much, much less of a problem. And it's less of a problem in this game than in most games. Because basically all of the maps are live due to the mega server tech and the level 80 cap not changing. There are no obsolete maps.
Might makes me right.
So in other games, it's a lot worse. But there are still places in Guild Wars 2 where not many people run a meta, say, and that can be a real problem for someone who needs it for an achieve for like a legendary or something.
Might makes me right.
Resing and Sylvari, what? Do I just have to water them? More termites. Termite makes right. Termite makes me right? Yeah, termite makes me right. Got a lot of meat off of one of them grubs. The larvae. Oh, these ones aren't dropping meat. Well, what's the point in that then?
Might makes me right.
Magical fruit! Yawn.
Talk to you later.
Oh, I won't see them again, ever. 476 dagger is better than that one. Well, better than both I currently have, so that's easy. We swap that.
We have completed the task at hand.
We don't need the ether keys. Pants, not an improvement, sadly.
Affirmative.
Heart complete. A bloodstone crazed beast has risen. Huh? Where are we looking? All the way over there, huh? Presumably a champion, and I kind of would like to get one more champion. If I can get another champion, I will then attempt that jumping puzzle, which is not one of my favorites. Oh, invisible walls. God, I hate them. Not gonna. Yeah. Fucking invisible walls. I understand that it was never designed for flying originally. And there are plenty of games that have visible walls, and I would much, much, much rather have a fucking visible wall than an invisible wall. So that I don't spend, 15 seconds going, I'll go this way. Bonk. No, I guess I won't. Welcome to Lens Spouts Off. I hope you're all enjoying your Sunday evening lens spouting bout. It's a lens spout bout. Meanwhile, I'm flying away from the direction I'm trying to go because invisible frickin' walls. My expectation is either it will be dead by the time I get there, or I will be the only one to get there. More invisible walls? Not this time. How about the... Lots of dead people. Oh, it's not even a champion. It's a legendary. I'll try to res the people. I won't get credit because I don't think a legendary, even though it's much more difficult than a champion, I don't think it counts. Okay. I resed him. I'm a hero. For very small values of heroism. I have resed 2. I'm a double hero. Oh, that's bad. I wasn't even in front of him. And the not even near hit. I mean, it was like 90 degrees. It was orthogonal to me.
They can't keep me down.
They can evidently keep me down. Why was I taking damage? Only condition I had on me was confusion. I guess it's half damage for confusion, right? If you're not taking actions. Well, that's torment. I wasn't taking any actions. I still took damage. I had like 12 stacks of confusion on me.
Excellent time.
Right now, I do wish I had swapped to my staff. Which direction's the stupid thing facing, alright? Got it, but it does not count as a champion. Which I think is bullshit. We do have a new staff, however, which is... Oh. Actually, daggers is what we had equipped. Okay. They're just not very good ones. We'll equip that instead of the daggers. The daggers are bad and not good compared to those, so my alternate weapon set was really terrible anyway. We'll discuss this no more. 546 is way better than that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that one. That one must be terrible. Alright. Well, we're here. Oh. It looks like the marker is still down for the beast. Oh. We've got a hero point. We'll grab that while other people are fighting it.
Nothing can bring me down.
Going to get you.
Dear players, do not knock back mobs when there are other players around. Thank you. hoping against hope, but... Well, it's an event. We're here, we'll grab it. Note to the bandits, maybe next time, don't come right after there was an enormous group fight, as that's not going to serve you well in the long term. Because there's still going to be a shitload of people around and you're just running into shitloads of people. Which is probably not the bandit way of doing things. I don't want to say never, but probably never.
You see? I did that.
My character's kind of a narcissistic idiot.
Only I could.
Over here and help me.
You know, it'd be cool if people didn't run out to make sure that they got the kill and simply did an area of effect and then turned away to the other direction. That would be awesome. Alright, we got the heart done, so I will stop killing things entirely here.
No, I'll never.
Throw that away.
My undead minion.
Now I shall break you.
86. Not as... Oh, I take it back. Better than that one. And that is the dagger 44. Better than that one, right? So that. Throw that away.
Now I shall break you.
Those. Where were we before we ran up here hoping to get the thing we didn't get? Is Skritzberg reopened? Let's find out. Looks like it. No, this isn't the right way to that, but it is. There is a waypoint we don't have. We'll grab that. I can assure you, when we first got to Skritzberg, when the game began, got live,
No, wait. Here's one together. Console here.
it was
Okay, don't need it.
Connect this to that.
quite confusing.
Yes, I do. Ah. Maybe no, yes. Does it fit here? Does it? Does it?
Improper startup sequence detected. Scanning. Non-request life forms found. Switching to battle mode.
All right, here we go. Inventor Schminkta.
You got something?
You got something?
Auxiliary systems online.
Shiny manual.
You're up on. Is the king back? He must be. Or the new king is here. Hail to the king, baby. Old guy movie reference. Yep, king's chests are there. That will be some surely fat loot. An iron axe. I want to axe you something. And pants.
This is most remarkable.
Alright, we have a up above. We have another hero point. The Skritzberg Special. Bottle of Skritzberg Special. A thick, hearty beverage favored in Skritzberg. It seems to contain some kind of grain, along with a trace of tufts of fur. Roughage. It's just a little roughage, that's all. Maybe a little rougher than you want, but it's roughage. Can't remember if there's anything else up in this direction that we haven't already nabbed. Skritzberg is a den. But I have no objection to that. My only objection was the lockdown. Pardon the yawn. Here it comes. Well-fed oozes. Evidently they're pets, as best I can tell. All right, we've got a Vista over here and a POI. There's the champion I need. I'm gonna die, but I'm gonna die gloriously. Here we go. I mean, if I say I'm gonna die and then I die, did I really actually die? I don't think so. I think I just lived up to my estimation. I think the death is the almost certain outcome here. Ow, poisons, many poisons. I cannot handle it. That's bad, bad. Barely not dead. Dead. I got, it was the poisons, man.
Need support.
Need support. You guys keep her attention. I'm sure I'm going to be really close to finishing her off. I'm alive. I don't think it's going to last, but... Should not have gone in melee. That was an error in my judgment. Poisoned again.
I'll be alright. Soon.
I will probably not be alright soon. Like I said, probably not. Oh, I don't know. Maybe she sticks, as long as she keeps attacking the elementals. I'm not dead yet. Can I do it? Lynn says probably not. Yeah, that lesser elemental isn't going to last long enough, I don't think. Keep evading. Good, good. I'm almost there. Almost there. Oh, that's no fair. I was so close. Oh, but I can finish off the little one here. That's the poison again, and I wasn't waiting for it, and it kills me. Yep, I'm done this time, I think.
Help me out.
We're at half. It's faster now. Oh, that's gonna do it. We just need another tick or two. It's okay. Ah, damn it. Eek, eek.
Help me out.
I'm dubious.
May the sun shine on
That's gonna be it. And I'm dead. I gave it a run, guys. Melee was a mistake. So we're gonna try again. This time ranged. For sure. Probably not for sure, actually. I hate to say that, but probably not. No. But I'm going to try one more time. Before we forget, how about we swap into the staff? You know. Is this not it? Yeah, it is it. All right, we'll take care of the little one first. Oh, I didn't want to get that fight started like that.
Fury is mine.
May the sun shine on you.
Now you suffer.
The player, is this one of you guys? Not that I'm going to complain long and hard about that, if it is.
A little help.
Is Harry Uptown one of you guys? Or is this just a pleasant happenstance? Oh, they're down too.
Might makes me right.
I'm going to try to get Harry up. I'm rezzing him. Harry Uptown and S. Wolfs. Two of them. But it looks like they're together, so I'm leaning towards probably not. But I am pleased because that does give me what I was hoping for. I now have to try the jumping puzzle and to
Might makes me
complete
right.
my humiliation. Now, granted, core elementalist is probably not the move for taking on a champion. If it was you guys, thank you. If it wasn't you guys, thank you anyway. You were rooting for me. I couldn't have done it without the moral support, possibly immoral support. True crossplay between games depends on the game. You used to be able to chat between games in the cryptic game space. So Neverwinter, Champions Online, and Star Trek Online, you could chat between games. The chat was shared, which was incredibly cool. Monsters and Memories, probably not. I'm going to lean probably not. I hesitate to say definitely not, but probably not. We got new pants. And once again, let's see if we can manage to not break things. We take off our pants. In-game only. Okay, this is what they look like. They look like pants with a crooked, one-sided tail. These are the capitalist legs of vampirism. They look different. Things are now working the way, again, I expected that they should. We click here, we randomize our dies. Oh, I'm okay with this. We have Sunfire Lava, Shadow Turquoise, and Black. And then a little bit of pink ice, just for frosting, you know. That's the champion bag for defeating the champion, because we are the champions of the world.
Now I shall break you.
Those might be better gloves than what I'm using.
The spoils of battle.
Probably are. I'm going to go out on a limb and say they are better than what I'm using. We're going to do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Pretty sure I have this recipe. I already have this recipe. And does it sell for like anything more than like 2 copper? Probably no. 2 copper on the nose is what it sells for. Away with you. Between the STO and the others, you could chat. Yeah, it was a very cool feature. A unified chat system. It was awesome. I'm not going to equivocate. It's a great feature. All right, these are elegant gloves with buttons. I think these are the exact same cosmetic anyway, so it ain't going to matter. But now if we come over here, these are new gloves. They have inherited the color, which is normal behavior. They will inherit the colors if it's the same model. In other words, because these gloves are identical, it will inherit the color. And I'm fine leaving it this way because I like this bright, shiny red, yellow. Red? Why did I say red? Because your brain is turning into cottage cheese. That would be it. It's the cottage
It
cheese
seems
thing.
most remarkable.
I mean, imagine having a unified chat between all of the games where you could have friends on other games that you could chat with. Not voice. That would require a lot more technology, but just text. I mean, it would be pretty cool. Not called Discord. In-game chat. Steam chat. Yeah, that might work. I haven't used Steam chat to any great length. But if you're on Steam games, I believe that would work. Right, that was what I was going to do. Coddler's Cove. Not my favorite. The Ocarinu Waypoint. I'm going to change characters. Because Spongo Smallberries has Mapcom. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. All right, where are we going? Well, we are going to Ocarinu. Right there. Just south of Commander Plipdulb and the Ocarinu Waypoint. There are two waterfalls. You want the smaller, higher one to the immediate south. You find a little spot to gain your footing, start up the path of ledges up the cave wall. Of course it fucking occupied. They're always that way. It makes me so angry. Now they're not always that way. They're only that way when I'm involved. What do we have? We have some kind of critter out there. It is the giant shark.
Defend yourselves.
Quaggins, defend yourselves. Oh, we must have to go in from the water side. Well, where? That's a boat. Over there? Well, there's the giant shark. I'm going past him. Whoosh! He didn't eat me. And giant shark, eat me. Okay. There's Commander Plipdulb. Plipdulb. Amongst the smaller and higher one. So I think it starts over here. My memory is that this one is not one of my favorites. Because you're jumping, if memory serves, from globe to globe. And it is difficult to kind of determine exactly if you've jumped too far or not far enough. Those globes. So, any friendly mesmers? Wanna do a guy a solid? Let's see, over there. Oh, we can still glide. All right, well, that's something. No, okay, that's not it. Where do we start from? Over yonder? Perhaps. Well, this takes us back up to where we were. Someone actually want to mesmers for jumping puzzles all of the time, and actually generally Chronomancer, for example, is always in demand. They can do just about anything, and a lot of the content, the most difficult content, is done with like 3 various types and 7 mesmers. Virtuosos. Unless they've been nerfed, virtuosos are really, really good. Basically just DPS up the butt. Do I have to swim under and then back up to get to it? I, honest to God, don't remember. I have done this one. Yeah, just not a bunch. Because it's one of my least favorite JPs. But I do have the prototype positional rewinder. You can't actually use it unless you control your R's. Crone ever work for you? Vert is really good ranged DPS. Condi DPS. Alright. Portal at the mini island. Where's the mini island? Where's the mini island? I don't see mini island. I don't see a mini island anywhere. I'm not the only one. Oh, they're going to be putting one up. Ah. Thank you so much. And that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, should be the weekly. If you get close, it's worth doing the weekly for the points.
Now, this is
As I now have 1,630 out of 1,300. I have not played a bunch of Mesmer. I have done not much Chrono, a decent chunk of Mirage, a good chunk of Vert, and almost none of the latest one, the musically themed one. I can't even remember the name of. A Tome of Knowledge. Well, we picked it up. It would be a shame not to use it for a free level. Like that. I earned it. Totally legit. Why did I not get a thingy over there for leveling up? The fuck? Oh. It was a whole book. Should have been a level. It is a minstrel-like. It is musically themed, but it's not minstrel. Troubadour. So I'm going to give you half credit. It's not minstrel, but a troubadour and a minstrel, kind of synonymous. I have a feast of truffle steak. Oh, I was wondering what the hell was going. I shouldn't have eaten that book. I'm not on the character I was leveling up. I'm on Spongo. Mr. Smallberries to you. How many commander does it take to do a jumping puzzle? Let's see. Well, there's 2 commanders and 2 catmanders. Oh, sorry. 3 commanders and 2 catmanders. I do like that they're all different colors, though. That's nifty. And poof. No salamanders, no. Not that I'm aware of. Now, were you talking about the amphibian or the cooking implement? Because the answer is no in either case. So we can now go back to our elementalist. And actually, we could say the elemental, the amphibian, or the cooking implement. I don't know of any other salamanders. There's probably a professional sports team named the Salamanders that I'm just not aware of. I'd say that's a pretty good shot.
Affirmative.
Beep boop, boop beep boop, boop beep boop. Let's see, so our current hammer, did we get more points? We got a lot more points. I'm good with a lot of points. Enough to finish off Arcane? Don't think so. Not quite. One more to go. And then we'll be ready at level 71 for adding the third spec. How much did we get done in... That's Queensdale. What, about 30 or 40%? 31% done. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move to Marat Baru. For some reason, I always liked that name. Maybe it's because it begins with Mrot, M-R-O-T. That's a non-standard spelling usage, so I kind of always liked it. And also, now I kind of like it because I have no idea why it's here. I don't think there's anything that gets done here. I don't think we've got any events that happen here. I don't think any quests take you here. We have alchemical equipment. I can smell the bubbling beakers. I smell licorice, and then something so putrid that it forces me to pull away. I can taste the liquid from one of the bottles, preferably not the licorice. I'd rather taste the putrid than the licorice. Licorice is gross. Bracing yourself, you bring the bottle to your lips and surprised to find it to be bubbly, sweetly flavored drink. Delicious.
There's a charm nearby.
Don't worry.
And dip a finger into the brown powder coating several containers, and then snort it.
They're monsters.
Powder is fine and clings easily to your fingers. When you wipe it off, the stain remains deep in your skin.
Catnip.
Okay, so we played with that, and again, I have no
Fall
idea.
off the tree yesterday?
Certainly not, sir. I fell off the tree 5 days ago. I fell off
So I don't know the purpose of this place. I always like the name, but I don't think it actually has a purpose. We have a shady assistant, though. Perhaps I can get some information out of them. I'm accusing the spy.
Never capitulate!
That's it. It's just spy. Keep the inquest from endangering Marat Baru. So there's always the invasion by the inquest that happens right here. But I mean, that was obviously an enemy spy, but it didn't give any progress to defending Marat Baru. So I still don't know why it's here. Togs Multi 952T.
Instructions?
Instructions. Dance, monkey. No? Tog? Hello, stranger. Have you come to admire my many and sundry accomplishments? You've had accomplishments? I see you're not familiar with the most recent advances in Golomancy. Shame. My project involves multi-purpose golem that can clean, fish, farm, and bake muffins. Muffins? The muffin function is merely to impress Pampa. She's the compact caboodle of cute who runs the crew studying etheroenergetics nearby. Good luck with that. Pempha, the compact caboodle of cute. I like that writing. I'm good with that writing. Is she around so I can talk to her? Maybe I can, hook up the wee lad here. Haggle? No, sorry, Tog. We got some progeny in here. Synergetics, dynamics.
How interesting.
I'm just poking around. It's not Brenna, the merchant. Seti. Got another shady assistant that I have accused. J'accuse! Oh, me and the Golem. Oh, Golem kicking ass. Excellent. Wasn't Timo, was it? Another day. Another pile of golems to repair for defense duty. The Inquest must think we're all simple as humans if they think they can walk all over us. Sound plan.
5 days ago, I fell off a turnip cart yesterday.
Well, I'm not seeing it. Alright, well, I think I'm going to call it an evening here then. Let me really quickly check and see something. Nope. I'm going to call it here. That is going to be it for the evening. I want to thank each and every one of you, not by name, that would take seconds, for hanging out. As always, I am very appreciative. I'll probably be in-game again in an hour and a half. That is correct. Raiding with the static. I think I'm currently not assured of a spot. I think I'm on temporary. Anyway, that'll be at 8 p.m. Pacific. Not sure what we're raiding this evening. But that's people such as Engelbert Meow, Malcolmus TV, I think Gwenakami's in. A number of others. Names, famous names, a lot more famous than me anyway, in the Guild Wars 2 community. Brimstar maybe, Amavera maybe, I'm not sure who all's in this week. But that's the plan for the rest of the evening. I should be back tomorrow at the usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe, morning in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand. Probably in Marvel Heroes, even though I have all of the characters now at the level cap. That's 63 out of 63. But maybe doing some farming, cosmic difficulty farming. I've added two more characters have passed the cosmic trial recently. It was Star-Lord and Luke Cage. I managed to get both of them through without too much trouble. So that's the most likely thing tomorrow, and then presumably Tuesday back here working on this character. I might do Guild Wars 2 tomorrow, not sure. Anyway, I am going to call it here. Again, thank you for hanging out. Hopefully you will see me soon. Also, I hope the rest of your Sunday evening / Monday morning goes okay. And as always, I like to set an achievable goal for the people who have chosen to hang out here. I hope your upcoming work week doesn't suck. I'm back tomorrow. Take care and ciao for now.